Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is ManTheMaker. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, the role-playing. We are Emperor Aldo. Rogero, forgive me, Emperor Rogero. Getting a little long in the tooth there, a little bit old. Grim-looking man. Stern individual. You are. And one-handed, which is pretty cool. I like having the one-handed guy. You've been stressed your entire life, I gotta say. Go for a walk, man. Read a book. Chill out a little bit, you know? It's not so bad. We've been hunting focused for our entire life. I see no real reason to change it. Just because that bonus to health. We're probably... You're definitely going to lose this war. So we're going to lose Albania. Or Armenia. Nope, Albania's over here. Armenia. To the Timurids, but can't really be bothered. Honestly, so we're just not going to worry about it. And you know, we are martial focused guys. We may consider doing more attacks. Anything we can do against you. We can claim a whole bunch of stuff. Go tributary state. Gloucester. We can Gloucester for this. Yeah. Can I be bothered is the question. Nah, I don't think we need to do it. I don't... We're a bit too stressed. I mean, we are warlike, but not super concerned about this situation up there. So let's just go ahead and unpause. We only got 6 years left. Didn't stick. Only have 6 years left. So I mean, we can kind of think about our retrospective a little bit now, too. Probably going to do an episode at the end where I really kind of go over my thoughts and all this stuff, things that have happened. I won't do it now. Somebody wants independence. I didn't actually see where. Oh, you did not feel like zooming in very quickly. Defensive pact against me is over. You should be able to take this, but we'll march over here just in case, I guess. And we'll lead the army. Someone can be discouraged. We will obligate this guy, the Algerian revolts. Random course. Wonderful. Apostate found. Another one of Lucifer's own. Burn that guy, please. And it looks like the revolt has ended. So, don't need to even go over there. I have noted the absence of your armies on the field. You have nullified our alliance because I didn't help you in your wars. You're still my tributary, however. Indeed. So, I mean, yeah, okay. I didn't even know we had an alliance with you. You are my son. But you're winning. Ah, fine. Fine. Let's go. I'll get some of my own troops. Oh, 5,000 out of Paris. That is pretty crazy. Might as well spend a little bit more money on that. And on Malta. Malta is severely underdeveloped. I won't spend too much more money, though. You guys all to come together will help. There's a Brescian revolt. Not expecting too much out of them. Take the fight. We're going to suffer quite a bit of attrition. There, are you happy? People are dying. There, I put down his army. Okay, no more complaints. Captured Leopold. We'll just ransom him immediately. I don't really care about this guy. split the army. Yes, you will pay for it. Go siege your territory. You're a bit of a brat, you know that? Punk kid. Annulling my alliance. How dare you? Where is Bergia? Is that in Italy? Can't remember. Northern Italy, yes. But it's going to be taken care of by my faithful vassals. Got another small army over here. Not going to worry about it. We're just going to go to his capital. Are there... Is there anyone for me? Ooh, a holy warrior. I'll take you, Godfrey. I'll take you, Boris. We do need more. Oh, you won't come. Any siege leaders? Alas. There is not. At least in any, anywhere that I'm looking. People are coming to court. Got heresies showing up. No big deal. Is that because of winter? Also, there's a slight supply limit problem. Okay. I'll move you guys to Krakow. Also a new unit for you. Send you to Krakow as well. Guess we're suffering a tiny bit less attrition. Did I? Rats. That's what I want to do. Your vassal King Leon is concerned about your non-inheriting sons. I'm not going to give you land. You do want to marry her, and Basilius did lose. Okay, well you can marry. How big of a chunk did you lose? Not a small amount. But I'm not particularly worried about that. We'll just help him win this war. Young artist is working on what is clearly a divinely inspired icon depicting St. George. He needs sponsorship to finish it so we can place it in our own chapel. The veneration of a dragon slayer is never bad. And they love St. Michael. Oh no, that's St. George. Dragon Slayer. Yeah, I got the money. Give me a marshal. Why not? We're not cynical or anything. Our marshal has a suggestion. You want to make, this guy? No, you're terrible. Why would I make you a commander? That's not a good idea. There we go. We won the war for you. You brat, after canceling my, canceling our alliance because I didn't help you. Yeah, get over yourself. Ooh. See the realm prosper? Got no point in not picking that. You need a new spy master. The bishop seems pretty good. Go ahead and unpause. And, yeah, things are back over our vassal. I must have inherited someone. You want me on your obligation. You are being attacked by the Kaiser. Except you will break free. Well, I'd rather lose you than yeah, sorry. And you can just rot. So we lost Bavaria. which is fine. I'd rather lose Bavaria than the Holy Roman Empire. Just go here. Stand down our levies. Can I just turn around and declare war to make you a tributary? I can, and I will. Oh, not what I want. I'm only going to use these guys. You will just accept. I accept your proposal. Alright. And he is back to being a tributary. That worked out well. You're still attacking him, are you? You are. I don't really care what happens, so... We've got more money. Oh, and we are possibly sick. Abdominal pain. We have camp fever. Also had you write down the names of your worst enemies when nobody was looking. Toss the parchment into a fire. Probably didn't do anything. Can we improve our capital? Let's get more stables. We now have a headache. Yep, you think I've got slow fever? Let's also make Paris nicer. You're already doing it. And it's a cup of hot water with red flakes in it. We get good symptom treatment. Nice. How many ends? Another stable seems good. Some kid is pretty good at what they're doing. We've got diarrhea. We can have another stables as well. And I'll save the rest of my money. You want a marriage? Things have happened I don't care about. You want some stuff? This greed does not become you. I'm not giving you stuff. You want... Okay, sure. Yeah, we have camp fever. We are brave, so we will try something new. We insist. Oh, also, I'm actually suffering attrition here. So let's go back over here. And it was a horrible mistreatment. Metallic potion, easy to ingest, and it did not work. So the mercury, quicksilver will probably kill me. Not great. Domain is too big. Usurper title, but why? Too many vassals. That's okay, that's okay. It is now 52. Oh, you don't like being in prison. You should not have revolted. None of you should have revolted. Now you complain. They're like children, these nobles, I swear. Some dukes can be imprisoned, but oh, you need a childhood focus. The girls go into the thrift. Oh, we have died of camp fever. I was patient, and I'm with Jesus. I'm a renowned man. Dignitaries from far and wide will surely bow before him. Long live Emperor Guarnito. All right. So, pretty terrible stats. Terrible stats. God. Do you still have the Duchy of Champagne? You do. We can give that to your brother. To my half-brother. We'll grant you the landed title of Troyes. And the Duchy of Champagne. We still have 11. We've inherited, apparently, some more retinue. I guess I'll just keep it. Oh. No one accepted my invitation to carousing. We need a new chancellor. Boethius. A new marshal. Ah, you'll do. And a new spy master. Henri. Perfect. You again? You want me to join your war too? I have to decline. pain in my butt, you guys. Well, I will make you a tributary again if you make me, so... let's take a look. Decent council. How are my vassals? You don't like me, but you're in prison. You don't like me, and you're quite strong. You're in prison. You're in prison. Most people who don't like me are in prison. We're gonna want to make the Queen of Andalusia 13 intrigue. I think it's worth it. Because now you like me. The Duchess of Gascon. Oh, those are not mine. King of Sky. I'm not really concerned. The King of Leon. Okay. We will try and make you like me then. Go right on over there. Are we Orthodox? We are. And are you still Catholic? Is your liege still Catholic? He is. So we will send you back here. We should look at our traits, shouldn't we? Charismatic Negotiator, we are trusting, proud, craven, and slothful. Well, probably should not have declared this war. I got a little ahead of myself. But that's okay. We'll just... It's gonna be an easy war. We'll just go wrap it up pretty quickly. I want Bavaria. It belongs to me. Smugglers enter Vermandois. Our boy here can go into struggle. Where are you going? Oh! And that's it! That is it for the game. The Renaissance sweeps across Europe and the feudal era draws to a close. With a score of 124,157, we beat House Capet. With the score, well, actually, before I continue reading this, let's look at who we had. Actually, I can stop it, so I'll keep reading. Descended from Robert the Strong, who was a power figure during the reign of Charles the Bald. His descendants would be kings of France in 1066, though by 1322 the main line would die out. Cadet branches still ruled in 1337 as kings of France, Portugal, Naples, Hungary, and Navarre. Cadet branches would also hold the duchies of Brittany, Burgundy, Bourbon, Provence, and Achaia. One further cadet branch would hold the dignity of emperor as Latin emperors of Constantinople. Truly the greatest dynasty of medieval Europe. I think he's talking about House Capet, right? We apparently we have the highest. We beat the highest. We beat the strongest ones that you can. So, hey, high score, new high score, feels good. We can take a look at how we did. We started with Count Roger of Messina. Ruled for 11 months, didn't do much. Countess Matilda of Messina. Yeah, he died very quickly. She was a badass. She was fantastic. I remember her. She was brave. She went crazy, I think, but she did some work for us. She did some work for us. Dualdo, was he the coward? I feel like he was the coward. At some point then we became an actual king. Is this when we became a king of France? Was it Bohemond who brought us there? Not really sure. It's gonna get a little tricky here to remember this. The Chronicle should help, but I'm just gonna look at this for now. These guys I all don't really remember, though I do recall our time as the Shah, which is hilarious, and then Asar, also hilarious. He did a lot of work, clearly, because he got a pretty high score. 53 years he ruled as well. Possibly the longest ruler. That eye patch. What a badass this guy was. Tsar of France. Yeah, you did get us the Kingdom of France and Jerusalem. Then we had the first Rogerovich, as we were Russian all of a sudden. And then I guess back to Italian. A bunch of Aldos then reigned. Empress Adelasia, great reforms for women. And we had Rogero and Then Guarnito, who finished us off. Only ruled for 4 months, but he was the guy. This guy had a really, really high score. Really high score. That might be the highest. Let's look at the Chronicle. The Chronicle of House de Hauteville. 1066, Count Roger of Messina died in battle against Emir Muhammad of the Kalbid Kamerate. Yeah, I made the mistake of letting him be our ruler, or being a commander for our guy. So, Countess Messina then stepped in, causing much damage. We went to war against Reggio. This is going to be quite long. We won wars. I don't know if I'm going to go through all of this. Wow, this is going to take forever to do. But I've got a couple of minutes, so I might as well. Probably not read everything. Took some counties as Matilda. A goat with 3 heads was born in Messina. That's notable. We married the son of King Arpad Andres of Hungary. We did have a claim at one point on Hungary with one of our rulers. We won in battle. Had a couple of daughters as well. 10 feet tall woman was crucified in the county of Girgenti. All right. And a giant destroyed several villages in Messina. Don't remember that one. This is if this was written by her, it's possibly because we were a lunatic. Won more battles against Apulia. This is definitely the struggle to get ourselves established down here. Saw dragons. Thomas Matilda married somebody else. Was he also a lunatic? Can't get rid of this apparently. I think he was also a lunatic. Maybe he was. I don't know if it's actually worth going through this like this. It's hard to glean useful information, but I do remember Matilda fondly. And it looks like the game possibly froze. So that will have to be the end of the episode then. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. Yeah, looks like we did crash. But that's fine. The game was over. And we can go back. Not new game. Just look, have the map as the background. Just have the map as the background as I kind of talk about the experience, you know? So, this is my first role-playing. I don't know if it was yours. I haven't... apparently one other person is doing role-playing Let's Plays for this game, but I don't know if I saw any when I first started this. And this is also my first time playing the game to completion. And, you know, it was a hell of a lot of fun. Really doing the role-playing adds a level that really just kind of, I don't know, revitalized the game for me. You know, I hadn't played in a while before this series. I would often start a game, play for a while, you know, do the whole blobbing thing and get a little bit bored and then stop playing. Whereas this, even though I did kind of blob a bit, you know, old habits die hard, I gotta say. And a couple of times through the series, I got a little probably over-eager on expansion, neglecting the role-playing aspect perhaps a little bit. I did kind of, I think, refocus. And, you know, I'm just really, I just had so much fun. I hope you guys really enjoyed this too. It's likely that I'm going to play Crusader Kings 2 again. I don't know if I'm going to do another strictly role-playing series. I do have an idea, and I'm going to give a little spoiler here, where I'm going to see what happens if you marry into families. We're going to go a full-blown incest run and inbreed the crap out of my dynasty and find out if we can survive that, if we die out or we just become so deformed and messed up. I don't know, might also mix it in with role-playing. If you'd like to see that, if you'd like to see me just do another role-playing, leave it down in the comments. I'm thinking about playing a mod as well. I know one of you commenters out there wants me to do Crusader King, or of course Crusader Kings, Game of Thrones, which is on the list. I also really like the After the End, I think. It's like a post-apocalyptic America kind of future backward society mod, which really, really interests me. So I'm definitely interested in that. Leave your comments down below on what you want. I mean, I'm going to take a break from Crusader Kings for a time, but I will be coming back to the game for sure in the future. So let me know about that. And yeah, you know, I just had a blast. A little bit sad that it's over, but at the same time, I'm happy. You know, we have accomplished so much. Started with just this. We've conquered basically all of Europe is underneath our thumb. Didn't really need to do much more. You know, the whole blobbing thing does get a little bit tired after a point, and you know, unless your ruler has a reason not to, then even when you're role-playing, expansion is the name of the game. It's still in there, you know, because all the rulers, they all want power. They all want to increase their realm. Which is, you know, I use that as justification quite a bit, I think. And, you know, but I've also learned a lot of lessons, you know, and I think the next time that I do a role-playing, which will be some point, whether it's the next series or not, for Crusader Kings, I will definitely do another role-playing series. Could definitely take some of the lessons that I learned and how the things different things interact. And you know, so again, just leave your comments down below. Anything you want to share. If you loved the series, if you want to see any of those things that I mentioned. If you have ideas on just like how to do the role-playing a little bit better, a little bit more accurately, more rigidly, do I need to be more loose? What are like fun interplays that you've noticed that I may have missed? Let me know. You know, it's tough to be talking the whole time, keeping track of everything going on in the game, as well as keeping all of your traits and characteristics and talents of the character on top of the mind. So, you know, I apologize for sometimes losing track and making mistakes and such like that. But it's been a hell of a ride. This is my first series. I started it a couple of months ago, and I feel like I've definitely grown as well as a Let's Player. I've got a new mic, which I think helps out a lot. I've figured out a hell of a lot of technical issues. Oh, there were so many in the beginning, and they're gone now. I've also just grown more comfortable in front of the mic, I think. And, you know, things feel really good, and I hope you stick around for the channel. I've got lots of other series, other games that I'm putting out there all the time. Still having daily content. So if you haven't checked those out, check them out, you know. Star Traders is a fantastic game, so it's a lot of fun. Alpha Centauri, I've got some more coming very soon as well. I've been working hard, kind of building up a backlog, because times got really busy, and then I had a little bit of a lull, and then times are going to get busy again quite soon. So, you know, stick around on the channel. If you want more Crusader Kings, it'll come. Be a little patient, but it will be coming. If you like the other stuff, you know, that's going to be there. And that's going to be the end for Crusader Kings 2, the role-playing, Season 1. Because another one will be coming. Again, I hope you guys had fun. I had a blast. It was it was the perfect game. I mean, it almost, I gotta say, this was like the inspiration kind of for me to start this channel, because I had this idea to do the role playing, and then that kind of merged into me like, well, you know, I love watching Let's Plays. I think I'm pretty good at games. I like to talk. I can talk to myself endlessly. You can ask my wife that, or anyone that knows me, and so like I kind of merged these ideas, and so ManTheMaker was born. So, you know, thank you, Crusader Kings. Thank you, Roleplaying. Thank you to all of you who stuck around for this 120 episode series. I'm not entirely sure how long it is, but I do appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate you guys. I do it for you. Stick around. My name is ManTheMaker. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day.